Hi, good morning. My name is Prashant. I'm from Dream Runners. I'd like to welcome you all to yet another live virtual free structure training session, this time by Ranjini Gupta, strength and conditioning session, body weight session. This is in run up to our flagship event, which we have every year, which is this Hexaware Dream Runners Half Marathon, which is now being presented as a virtual run because of the circumstances we find ourselves in. We'd like to thank Hexaware Technologies, our title sponsor, for standing by us and supporting us in these times and getting the event through. We'd also like to thank Wells Fargo. They are sponsoring and partnering with us to deliver this training program. This is a free structured training program. This is aimed at getting, of course, the existing runners to train for our event, but also getting as many new not runners specifically, but people who want to get into a fit and healthy lifestyle to get back into this and eventually register for the event and run it, because that will be a target which they can aim for at the end of this, where they can see how much they've progressed in terms of fitness, and then it becomes a habit. So that's what our main aim is. We'd like to spread this word about this training program. So you can actually talk to other people to join this, because it's free and virtual, and also try and get them to register for the event, because it's supporting a lot of worthy causes. Ranjini Gupta, for those of you who have joined in and logged in for the first time, she's a ace amateur marathoner currently based out of Bangalore. And she started a running journey with Dream Runners in Chennai a few years ago, and she's progressed tremendously, not only personally, but she's also certified herself as a professional trainer now and is guiding a lot of people into health and fitness and taking up running as a sport. So today she'll be conducting a body weight session, and she would require you to have just the mat and a bottle of water nearby, and probably an access to a flat wall, which she will be using for some of the routines. So I'll hand over to Ranjini. You can take it up from here, Ranjini. Take it off. Yeah.
Good morning, and thank you so much for joining in. Very warm welcome to today's session. As Prashant mentioned, we will be doing a body weight session. It's completely a body weight session. The first part will be focused on lower body, and then a small core routine. Okay, so let's get into the session with first a little bit of warm up to mobility exercises, right? So I want you to lie down on your mat. Lie down on your mat. This is just to get the joints, to loosen out the joints, to mobilize your body, nothing else, right? So for those of you who joined earlier, you know the drill, knee to chest. For the others, the other one leg is down, one leg, the knee, you hold it and pull it towards your chest. Just pull, release, the other side. Pull and release. Slow, controlled movements, just mobilizing the hip. Just mobilize the hip. Hold, pull, and release. We'll do 2 more of that. 1 more on the other side. And relax. This time, when you pull your knee towards chest, I want you to slowly drop your knee the opposite side. Drop your knee the opposite side, look away. Look away, the opposite direction. And come back. Let's do that together. Knee at 90. Drop it down like a twist, like a small spinal twist, but with proper full control. Work within your comfortable range. Come back. Let's go again. Stay there and come back. 1 more. 1 more. Slowly down. Slowly down. It's okay if the knee doesn't touch the ground, which is okay. Just work within your comfortable range. Now, stay in this position with your palms. Just try to reach to the floor on the other side. Just take your palms up and drop it down the other side. Bring it back. Bring it back. Palms up, drop, and eye should be on the palm all the time. Keep your eye on your palm all the time. And relax. Relax. The other side, raise the leg up 90 degrees. With the help of your hand, drop it down. Drop it down. Just hold this position. And let's go back. That's it. Raise your leg up 90. Hold with your palm, drop it down. And come back. 1 more. Drop it down. Hold it. And come back. Drop it down. Hold it. It is okay if the knee doesn't touch the ground, doesn't matter. Just hold it there. Now, your palm. Like how you close a book. Imagine you're closing the book. You're opening the book. But keep your eye fixed on your palm at all times. Let your neck move in line with your palm. Close the book. Open the book. Close the book. Open the book. Very nice. Come back to normal. Come back to normal. This time, leg up at 90 degrees. Just clasp below your thigh. Just with your palms clasp below the thigh. Try to raise from knee above. You want to activate and mobilize the hamstring, right? So, slowly. Slow, controlled movements. Keep breathing when you do this. Just straighten the leg out, drop the knee down. Straighten the leg out, drop the knee down. If you're good, if you have good mobility, good flexibility, you can pull the leg in a little more and try to do this. If you can't, just hold it at 90 and then extend and drop. 1 more. And let's switch. Switch to the other side. Leg up at 90 degrees. Clasp with your palms below your behind your thigh and extend. Keep breathing. Extend and drop. Extend and drop. Wonderful. Both palms on the ground, facing the floor. Lift your leg up 90 degrees and just try to drop it to the other side. Bring it back and down. The other same thing on the other side. Lift your leg up 90 degrees. Try to drop it wherever you're able to reach. Slowly come back and down. Slow, controlled movements. Focus on your breathing. Be intentional when doing exercise. Leg up 90 degrees, drop it to the opposite side. Come back up, slowly come down. Leg up 90 degrees, drop it, come back up, and slowly come down. Now I want you to turn over, facing the mat, forehead down, forehead on the mat, arms extended. The same thing, you raise the leg up and drop it to the opposite side, okay? Let's do this together. Raise the leg up from the hip and drop it to the opposite side. Repeat, raise the leg up. Your thigh, knee should be off the ground. Drop it to the opposite side. Raise and drop. One more, raise and drop. Let's repeat on the other side and come back. Very nice. From here, get onto a quadruped position on your palms, on your knees. Okay, from this position, we do a cat camel. As you look up, inhale. As you look down, exhale. Work on mobilizing your back. So I want you to push, tuck your belly button in and push the spine up as you look down, and you will reverse the movement when you look up. Fill your belly with air. Exhale. Tuck the belly button in. The neck should move in line with your back. Ensure your neck is moving up and down in line with your back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. From here, just go down nicely, slowly to a child pose. Open your palms up, facing the ceiling. You'll need to stretch your lats, mobilize your upper body too, right? So open the palms up, facing the ceiling. Just come down to a child pose. Small movements there. I want to mobilize my shoulder joints, so I'm doing small, very small controlled movements. Just rock there. Feel your lats opening up and come up. Palms facing the ground, again in a quadruped position, and I get up onto a mountain pose, a downward dog pose. Right? Stay and then come back to a quadruped, push again to a mountain. Come back to quadruped, slowly push back to a mountain. Quadruped, I'm working on mobilizing my ankles my ankle. I'm working on mobilizing my ankle, activating my calf. Push back. What is it? Push back. Very nice. Then you're here, calf dynamic, one calf at a time. Push the heel down towards the mat. Back should be flat and straight. Hips pointed towards ceiling. And from this position, for a beginner, drop this knee down and bring the other leg in front. And repeat. From this position, if you're a beginner and doing it for the first time, drop one knee down and bring the other foot in front by the side of your palm. If you have done this before, from this position, just bring your foot out to the other palm. So if you've done this before, this will be your position. If you're a beginner, you can stay in this position, okay? Once we're here, open, drop, and open the chest. Right? Go back. I'll show you how the beginner should do it. Drop the knee down. Okay, from this position. Try to go low with your elbow and open. Look up. Follow the palm. Keep your eye on the palm. Let's do it again on the other side. Reach. This is in our runner's diary. This is called the world's best stretch. You activate your flexors, your groiners. You work on all aspects when you do this stretch. Okay. From here on, just come up to standing. Feet slightly wider than hip width, arms extended out. We would have done this many times before, even even at school. So just reach to the opposite side and come up, windmills. But just remember, when you go down, look up towards that palm. Look up towards that palm. Reach for your opposite ankle and come up. Okay, let's go for it. Breathe. Nice, slow, controlled movements. Intention is to mobilize and activate the joints. Wonderful. Come back to the standing. Come back to this position. From here on, hands overhead. Okay. I want you to go down on one side to a lateral lunge and come up. Let's do that. Just bend one knee, push the hip back. I'm bending one knee. I'm pushing the hip back and I'm trying to sit on one side slowly and come up. Repeat. Go down slowly. Come up. The other side, go down slowly. One more on each side. Bring those feet together. Bring the foot together. Stretch your spine, stretch your back. Forward bend. Forward bend. Just as far as you can reach. Stay there. Chin down, chin tucked in nicely. Chin tucked in nicely. And come up to standing. Let's do that once more. Stretch the back. Reach for the ceiling with your hands. The same stretch. Forward, forward, forward. Push the hips back. Push the hips back. And reach down towards the ceiling. Tuck your chin in. Slowly come up to standing. Very nice. Let's do a small routine. Cardio routine is what we'll be doing now. I will show you the exercises. This is only to get the heart rate elevated up. You've done your mobility part. Now we'll be going to actually warm up, to get the heart rate elevated so that when we get into the main exercise, the muscles don't go under the shock. Right? So there are only 4 moves that we're doing today. The first one is jogging at the spot. The second one is an air squat. Air squat is nothing but regular squat. I'm going to show you the side view. Remember, in a squat always hip hinge, go down, you come up. Go down, tie parallel to the ground, push. Squeeze your glutes as you come up. Go down, squeeze your glutes and come up. The third exercise that you're doing, we're going to be starting off in this position. Go down into a lunge. Rotate to the other side. Go down into a lunge. Come back to neutral. Rotate. Go down into a lunge. The other side. Go down. If anybody has a balance issue, do this closer to the wall. You can start off from here itself. Go down into a lunge. Rotate. Take support of the wall. Again, go back into a lunge. Okay? Do it closer to the wall so you have support. The next one is, right? So these are the 4 movements that we're doing. Step back, just step back. If you can, this is the beginner version. If you can, it's okay to hop. Hop and hold. Hop and hold. If you can't, just do this. Right? Okay? So jogging on the spot, squat, lunges, and lateral lunge. Okay? I'll just set my timer up. Ready? In 5 seconds, let's start. It's a small 4-minute routine. Just 4 minutes. Let's go. Jog on the spot. Jog on the spot. Land on your toes softly. Mobilize those arms. Keep the arm action on. Keep breathing. We move on to the next one, which is squats. Right? Hands out in front. And let's go. Down. Up. Squeeze the glutes as you come up. Squeeze your glutes as you come up. Squeeze your glutes. I'm going to show you from the side. Down, squeeze, down, squeeze, down. Squeeze your glutes when you come up. Nice. Feet out, slightly wider than hip width. Pointed towards one side. You're ready to go. Lunge down, come up. The other side. Lunge down, come up. Turn around, lunge down, come up. Turn around, lunge down, up. Turn around, down, up. Turn around, down, up. Relax. The last one. This is the movement, okay? In 3, 2, 1. Step back, reach, reach. Keep moving those arms, keep moving those arms. Come on, now we need to get a little bit more dynamic when doing it. We want the heart rate to get elevated. Step out, step out, step out, relax, relax. Go back to the first one, jogging on the spot. Body is warmed up, you're loosened up. Go for it, go for it. Jog, 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 jog. Land softly on your toes. Arm action. Let's try to take the intensity up a little bit. A little bit. Relax. Onto squats. Ready? Hands out. Remember to hip hinge. 3, 2, 1. Down. 1. Down. 2. Down. 3. Down, 4, down, 5, down. Squeeze your glutes when you come up. 7, lovely. 8, 2 more. 9, 1 more. 10, there you go. Spread your legs out. Slightly wider than hip width. Point in one direction. Ready for the lunge. Lunge down. Rotate. Lunge the other side. Lunge down. Rotate. Lunge the other side. Keep going. Down. Try to get the hips down straight, okay? Relax. The last one. Skaters. Okay? In 3, 2, 1. Switch. 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 Lovely. That's it. Keep breathing. Keep breathing. Almost there. Almost there. And relax. Relax. Kindly sip water. Kindly sip water. Let's take a small break of 30 seconds. Please sip water. Okay, now that you're back, after sipping water, let me run you through the main workout for today. So today's workout is focused on lower body, okay? Whatever you did during the warm-up, squats, lunges, that's the movements we're going to be doing. When I said access to wall, it is for those in case you need support, okay? And you're not able to do it, please take the support of the wall. There's no problem. Just remember to activate your glutes, hamstring, quads when you're doing the exercises. The first exercise, so there are totally 6 exercises, but when you do it left and right, it becomes 10. So I'll show you the exercises. The first one, you might feel it on your knee. So I would suggest, if you want, double fold your mat. Double fold the mat so that you don't feel it on your knees. For those of you who have sensitive knees, you shouldn't be hurting your knees, right? So the first exercise is I'm starting down from a kneeling position and come up to a half squat. Go down, come up to a half squat. Down, down, up, up. Down, down, up, up. Remember to keep switching between the left and right leg throughout the exercise. This is your first exercise. The second exercise, all of us need to access the wall. You lean back on the wall, get into a wall sit position, but I want you to retract your shoulder blades and keep your hands up like this against the wall. That's it. You just need to sit here in this position. Feet, your thighs should try and keep it parallel to the ground. Arms extended, hold this position, right? This is our second exercise. The third exercise with the right leg. I'll start with my right. It's a forward lunge and I get back into a reverse lunge. Forward lunge, reverse lunge. I'm going to show this from the side angle also. Forward lunge, reverse lunge. Forward lunge, reverse lunge. For those of you who need support, use the wall, right? The next exercise is with your feet slightly wider. You'll get into a lateral lunge and then leg lift. You want to activate this small glute muscle in the side, right? So for this, you're using the big glutes. Squeeze your glutes as you come up. Join your legs together and lift. So down, join together and lift. We'll be doing it once on our right, once on our left. The next exercise is called a clam shell. So for this exercise, lie down on the mat, okay, and elbow should be down. And when you come up, like how we get onto a side plank, but with your knee on the ground. And as I come up, see, I'm taking this leg away. Taking the leg away is called abduction. So I'm down, out, down, out, down, out, right? Stabilize with your shoulder like how we do it in a side plank, elbow plank position. Your knees are in contact, your hips are away from the ground. So you go down, squeeze your glutes and come up. Go down, squeeze your glutes and come up. And remember to keep this leg completely away from the other leg. Okay, slightly bend. The last one that you're going to be doing is calf raises. So single leg. I come on to one leg, go up, come down, 1, 2, 3. Up, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Coming down is slow. Okay, going up is fast, coming down is slow. These are the six exercises. We'll start it together. We'll be starting with kneeling down to half squats. Okay? Get onto your mat. If you need support for your knee, just double fold your mat. If you need support for your knee, double fold your mat. Get down to kneeling. Hands extended. Up, up, down, down. 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 Don't bang your knee, control it when you keep it down. Control. Don't just go down and bang the knee. Slow controlled movements. Squeeze the glutes when you're coming up. Squeeze your glutes. Come up to half squat. Stay there, down, down, up, up. Relax, relax. The next one we're doing is a wall squat. So you need to go closer to the wall. And like how I would sit on a chair, only this is an imaginary chair. Sit down, arms out, and scapula retracted. Remember what we learned in the last class about scapular retraction. Push your shoulder blades behind, palms facing forward, just sit. Yeah, a couple of seconds down, you can feel a burn in your quads. So that means the quadriceps are working. Quads, that's what we want. Right? Hold on to this position. Keep those shoulder blades retracted. It's a nice practice for us to get into a good posture. Right? Hold on. Come out of the position. Now for forward lunge to reverse lunge. Okay? I'll be starting off with my right leg. So forward with right, reverse with right. Left leg is on the ground. Forward with right, reverse with right. Forward with right, reverse with right. Forward with right, reverse with right. Forward, reverse. Forward, reverse. Forward, reverse. Very nice. Keep the core engaged. Keep your core engaged. Every time you come onto a single leg, the core should be engaged. So you don't go off balance. Core, down, core, down, core, down, core. All the exercises, remember to keep your core active. Active core is needed for us for any activity that we do, which requires us to move and stabilize. Now for the left leg. Okay? Forward, reverse. Forward, reverse. Forward, reverse, forward, reverse. Those of you who need support, please feel free to use the wall. Keep breathing. Again, don't bang your knees down when you go here to this position. If you can hold your knee up about an inch or two away from the ground, good. If you need to get your knee down, slowly. Don't bang the knee. Lift, drop, lift, drop, and relax. Relax. We're moving on to the lateral lunge, right? So feet slightly wider than hip width. Ready? I'm going down on my right. I go down on my right. Join, raise my right leg. I go down on my right. Join, raise the right leg. Down, come up, raise. Down, come up, raise. Down, together, raise. Lateral lunge, together, raise. Lateral lunge, together. Wonderful, keep it going, keep it going. Keep the tempo on. Raise. Down, together, raise. Down, together, raise. And relax, relax. Now for the left side. Hip, feet wider than hip width. Toes pointed straight ahead. Okay? Hands overhead. Down, sorry, this side. Down, together, raise. Down, together, raise. Together, raise. Lateral lunge, squeeze the glutes, come up. Join your feet together, raise. Lateral lunge, squeeze your glutes, come up. Join together, raise. Lateral, squeeze your glutes and raise. Lateral, together, raise. Lateral, together, raise. Lateral, together, raise. Relax. Get onto your mats. We're doing the clam shell. Side plank position, elbow on the ground, knee on the ground. The lower leg knee is on the ground. Raise that hip up, lift that leg off, come down. Raise that leg up, lift that hip off the ground. Down, 2, up, 3. Go down slowly, 4. Push up, go down slowly. 5, up, go down slowly. 6, up, slowly go down. 7, up, slowly go down. 8, up, slowly go down. 9, up, slow, go down. 10, up, and slow, come down. Switch to the other side. Switch to the other side. Switch to the other side. Ready? Knees on the ground, elbow on the ground. Raise your hip up. Up. 1, 2, 3, down. Up. 1, 2, 3, down. Up. 1, 2, 3, down. Remember, here your obliques, your glutes, the small muscle in the side, the glutes muscle, all of them need to be working. And these muscles are very important to stabilize us when we move. Any movement, any sport, just your routine life, day-to-day life activities. You need these muscles to be active to stabilize. And relax. Calf raises. Support of the wall. Single leg, right? So one leg off, one leg, the knee is bent, the other leg. Up, down, 1, 2, 3. Up, down, 1, 2, 3. Come onto your toes and slowly bring your heel down. Come onto your toes, slowly bring the heel down. Very nice. Come onto your toes, slowly. Up, 1, 2, 3. Up. 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 1, 2, 3. One more. 1, 2, 3. Last one. Wonderful. Switch to the other side. Switch to the other side. Take support of the wall. You have to work your calves, right? Calf, the entire posterior chain. Up. 1, 2, 3. Up. 1. Slowly. When coming down, slowly. Push up fast. Come down slowly. Push up fast. Come down slowly. Push up fast. Come down. 1, 2, 3. Up. 1, 2, 3. On your toes. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Push up. 1, 2, 3. The calf muscle is really a strong muscle. You can put it through a lot of work. Up. 1, 2, 3. And relax. And relax. Sip water, guys. Please sip water. You have a 30 seconds break. Let's get back to the first exercise that we did. We're doing one more circuit, right? Come down to kneeling. Up, up, down, down. 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 Switch legs. Down, down. Keep alternating between your right and left leg. Up, up, down, down. Up, up, down, down. Up, down, down. Almost there. Up, down, down. Last one. Up, down, down. Relax. Go closer to the wall. You imagine there is a chair. Your back is rested. Your butt is touching the wall. Your shoulders touching the wall. Go down. Hands extended. Hands out. Scapula retracted. Hold it. Keep your core engaged. Keep pushing those knees outward, away from your body, so you can feel your glutes working. Don't let the knees collapse. Keep pushing the knees away from the body. Hold it there. Almost done. Less than 10 seconds to go. Retract those shoulder blades. Slowly come out of the position. We move on to forward lunge, reverse lunge. All right? Let's do this together. In 3, 2, 1. Forward, reverse. Forward, reverse. Forward, reverse. Forward, reverse. Keep going. Keep grinding. Forward, reverse. Forward, reverse. Forward, reverse. Forward, reverse. Keep your core engaged. Every time you come onto one leg, the core needs to be engaged. Otherwise, we may lose balance. Relax. Relax. We move on to the other side. Breathe. Keep breathing. Keep breathing. In 3, 2, 1. Forward. Reverse. Forward. Reverse. Forward. Reverse. Forward. Reverse. Forward. reverse. Lovely. Keep it going. Yes, those quads are working. Hamstrings, glutes. You need all these muscles to improve your lower body strength. Forward, reverse. Forward, reverse. 5 seconds to go, guys. 3, and relax. Relax. Lateral lunge to leg lift. Okay? Stay feet slightly wider. Toes pointed forward. Hands overhead. Lateral lunge. Together. Lift. Lateral lunge. Lift. Lateral lunge. Together. Lift. Lateral lunge. Together. Lift. Lateral lunge. Together. Lift. Lateral lunge. Feet together. Lift. Lateral lunge. Push the hips back. When you do the lateral lunge, try to sit back. Sit back on my right. Push through my glutes and come up. Sit back. Squeeze the glutes. Come up. Up. Relax. Relax. Now we'll be doing it the other side. Okay? So I lateral lunge on my left. Hands overhead. Lateral lunge together. Leg lift. 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 The idea of keeping your hand behind your head is again to ensure that you are retracting your scapula and opening your chest so that you can take in more air. Right? I don't want you to be like this. Come on. Lateral lunge. And leg lift. Relax. Last 4 left. Clam shells. Let's get this going. Clam shells. Elbow on the mat. Knee on the mat. Right? When you come up, lift your hip up. Up. Down. 1, 2, 3. Up. Down. 1, 2, 3. Slowly control the descent. Up. Down. 1, 2, 3. Up. Down. 1, 2, 3. Up. Squeeze your glutes when you're going up. Squeeze your glutes and hold it there. When you go up, and don't let go so easily when you're coming down. Keep those glutes active. Up. Feet away from each other. From knee to ankle, completely away from each other. Up. 1, 2, 3. Last one. And let's switch. Switch to the other side. Switch to the other side. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Up. 1, 2, 3. Down. Up. 1, 2, 3. Down. Up. 1, 2, 3. Down. Up. 1, 2, 3. Up. 1, 2, 3. Come down slowly. Keep that muscle under tension for a longer time. Hold it, hold it, hold it, drop. Hold it, hold it, hold it, drop. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, then drop. Up. 1, 2, 3, then drop. Up. 1, 2, 3, then drop. Up. 1, 2, 3, drop. The last 2, calf raises. Good job, good job. Very nice. Take support of the wall. Come on to one leg. Single leg. Right. Up. Down. 1, 2, 3. Up. Down. 1, 2, 3. Up. Down. 1, 2, 3. Up. Down. 1,
2, 3. Push. 1, 2, 3. On your toes. 1, 2, 3. On your toes. 1, 2, 3. Keep going. 1, 2, 3. Up. 1, 2, 3. Mind connected to your calf. You need to make that muscle work. 2, 3. Feel your calves now. And relax. Switch to the other side. Switch to the other side. One leg off. Ready? In 3, 2, 1. Up. 1, 2, 3. On your toes. 1, 2, 3. On your toes. 1, 2, 3. Push off the floor. 1, 2, 3. Bring the heel down slowly. Slowly bring the heel down. Hold it up as far as possible. Use 3 counts to come down. Slowly bring the heel down. There will be a burning sensation that you get at the back of your leg. It's all right. That's how this works. It's fine. The muscles are working. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And relax. The last circuit for today, before we wind up, is we want to keep the core also active, right? So I'm going to do a small core routine. Just 6 exercises. That's it. And just 1 set. We just want to keep the core active, right? It's only 3 minutes of work, nothing much. I'll just quickly run through the exercises. First is a regular plank, right? Remember, keep the core engaged. No banana, no mountain. Plank, right? Followed up with a side plank. If you're a beginner, if you find it difficult, stack your leg, one in front, one behind, but push the hip up, right? Right side plank, followed by left side plank. Then you do a reverse plank. Reverse plank is excellent for correcting posture. Push the hip up, open the chest out. This is a reverse plank. The next one, get onto a Russian twist. If you're a beginner, lightly place your feet on the ground, no problem. But if you can do it at an advanced level, just lift the feet off about 2-3 inches. Reach, 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 reach. Twist. Okay, you're twisting on either side. And the last one is again for your back, which is the Superman. Up, up. Okay? Just 6 exercises, 3 minutes of work, and we are done. We're starting in 10 seconds. Everybody with me. We're starting off with plank. Right? Elbows down, foot extended, on your toes. Just hold it. Hold the plank there. It's not for too long. You can do this. Keep the core active. Tuck the tailbone in. Back straight. Lovely. Good job. Move over to side plank. Side plank. Elbow, hip, ankle in a straight line. And up. Up. Hold it there. Beginners, you can keep 1 foot in front, 1 foot behind. There's no need to stack it up. If you're advanced, you can even try this. But let's just stay here. Hold it. Hold it. Lovely. Switch to the other side. Switch to the other side. Hip. Shoulder, hip, ankle in a straight line. Lift off. Hold it there. Open the chest up. Don't scrunch. Come on, open the chest up. Stay strong. Keep your core engaged. It's only 20 seconds. You can hold it. Come on, lovely, beautiful. That's it. Relax. Reverse plank. Right? Palms facing forward. Push your hip up. Come onto your heel. Keep that hip up all the time. Open the chest up. Open the chest up. Your shoulders are doing a good job at stabilizing your body. Hold your hip up. Stay on your heel. Stay on your heel. Lovely. Stay there, keep the core engaged. That's it. Russian twist. Ready? If you can lift, lift. Otherwise, you can keep the legs down lightly. Let's go. Twist, twist. Try to touch the ground on either side with your palms. Try to touch the ground on either side with your palm. Keep going. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Relax. On the floor, Superman. Remember, back health is very important. Ready? Together. Up, down, up, down, up, down. 2 more. Up, down, up, and hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Just stay up. Hands off the ground. Legs off the ground. Squeeze the glutes. Wonderful. Well done. Good job. Please sip water. Please sip water. Please sip water. So this was our routine for today. The focus today was lower body, but we practiced a couple of things we learned last week, which is retracting the shoulders, keeping the neck tall, shoulder away from ear, right? Keep working on these moves. Very simple exercises which can be done alternate days. Try and use the upper body exercises that we've learned along with today's lower body exercises, and you can make your own schedule. The only thing is, please focus on form. There is no need to go for how many, how fast you're doing it. It's how correctly you're doing it, which is very important. So that is my only submission to you. With this, I hand over the floor to Prashant, and I'm open to take questions.
Thank you, Ranjini. I hope you all enjoyed the session. Enjoyed is a word in quotes right now, so you can take it as you like. But I'm also, I feel these sessions are not just important from the point of pursuing the sport per se, but these are very functionally required exercises even to, be strong in your daily moves, which require you to climb upstairs, which require you to walk a lot, and you will feel stronger if you do these rather than not. So it's not just with the aim of pursuing a sport. I think it's more a functional fitness. So it's for everybody to do. Thanks, Ranjini. For any questions, I'm just looking at there are some on the group here. There's one question which says, while doing the single-legged routines, you feel stronger on one leg and weaker on the other. Is it something which is normal? And if we need to balance it out, what are the routines to follow?
Sure. Thank you for that question. So a muscle imbalance is something very common that happens to most of us. We always find one side to be stronger than the other. It could also be that one side is more overused than the other. So it could be either or. And the best way to do it is when you do single-sided exercises, right? So either with one arm, or when you're balancing, trying to balance out and doing exercises on one leg, that's where you actually feel it. So the idea would be to work a couple of more reps maybe on the side which you feel is weaker,
that would be a good way. Having said that, it just means a little more. So when you work the right, ensure you work the left. But if you feel you're weaker on the left, do about 12 reps on the left as compared to 10 reps on the right. That could be one way of handling muscle imbalances. Also, you need to zero down where exactly the muscle imbalance is and try to work holistically on all the muscles that surround that. For example, you should remember to keep the core engaged when doing such exercises. The core plays a very, very vital role. It could be a stability issue more than an imbalance issue. It could be a stability issue. So if you pay a close attention to the finer aspects, I'm sure we'll be able to correct it to a great extent.
Thanks, Ranjini. There's one other question on Thanks, Ranjini. There's one other question about the half squat as to what level we need to go down to when we execute a half squat. So if you can just demonstrate that, that'll be helpful.
Sure. So for half squat, it totally depends on, for squat itself, a lot of things come into play. One is your mobility that you have at your ankle, right? And how low you can go with your hip. So more than focusing on the depth, I would request you to focus on activation of the muscle. So if you ask, if I were to do a half squat, I could probably take my leg parallel to the ground. But if you're here, it doesn't mean that you're not doing a half squat and it's not. So long as you can feel your hamstring glutes activated, if you come here, work on squeezing your glutes and coming up. That is more important, right? Even if you're here, squeeze your glutes and come up. Though the ultimate aim for us would be to reach somewhere here when you're doing a half squat, right? So where your thigh is parallel to the ground. For that, you'll have to keep working on hip mobility. Hip tightness or tightness at the ankle is a big deterrent in this. Another thing you could probably use is, some people for ankle, you could place a plank or a bar below your foot and then try to get into the squat, right? This will also help you. I mean, in case your ankle doesn't reach the ground and you're always elevated, use a plank below your heel so that you get that support and you're able to come down, still squeeze your glutes and come up.
Thanks, Ranjini. One last question, which is again on the groups. In case, because of time constraints and work schedules, people are not able to follow the schedule in the morning, is there any other good time of the day where people can follow these recorded sessions and go through with the workouts?
Sure. Yes, of course you can. But just remember one, doing it in the morning is more of a psychological benefit than anything else. Okay, the physical benefit, you'll get it whenever you're working during the day. Psychologically, if you get it done in the morning, there is a better chance of finishing the workout. And when you push it towards the middle or end of the day, you might just have prioritize other things over it. So that is the ideal reason why you should be probably exercising first thing in the morning. Having said that, you can exercise anytime during the day. This question came up last week also, and I just repeat myself that just ensure that you're not doing it immediately after a heavy meal, okay? And in case you have planned to work out in the evening, keep your lunch light so that you don't go into the workout with a heavy stomach. That is the only thing you'll have to be wary of. But otherwise, it's all right. You can work out either in the morning or in the evening. It really doesn't matter. Just be aware of how fatigued you are during the day and how much of food you have had during the day, so that you'll be able to do the exercises properly. And just one thing I just wanted to add, apart from all this, like Prashant had also mentioned, that most of the exercises that we are doing here is very, very functional exercises. It is exercises that we need for our daily life. If something is fallen on the ground, you bend to lift it, right? If when you're climbing upstairs, you're on a single leg, you're lunging up. These are, if you sit down and get up from a chair, you're actually squatting and getting up. So please don't think that, this is just meant for, a particular sect of people who are running or into some sport. Fitness is for everybody. And the more fit, the more healthy you are. All of us know that we can keep what we don't want at bay, right? We can just keep them all away. So just practice these very basic moves. Sitting down from a chair, getting up, do it in the right form. As we would see, some people, when they get up from the chair, they lose balance, they need to hold. That's because over a period of time, like I've mentioned before, the muscles lose its strength. So constantly, it's not about how much you're doing in a day, it's how frequently you're doing it in a week, how frequently you're doing it in a month. That's going to make a big difference. Consistency is the biggest key. 80% and 20%, just remember that rule. It's okay to miss 20%, provided you have stuck with the process for 80%.
Thanks, Ranjini. One last technical question with regard to the squats again. There's a question saying, do you squeeze the glutes as you go down too? Is that something which you need to do?
The glutes need to be always active. Okay. So when you're going down, the stabilizers work along with the glutes. But when you come up, you don't want to use any other. So sometimes we compensate with our knee, trying to push too hard with your quads. So if you keep your glutes active when you come up, squeeze the glutes as you come up, then the muscle works better, and that is the right muscle to put the load on. So when you do these exercises without weight, you may not feel it, but just imagine you're trying to lift a bubble top and you're trying to overturn the water can. Just relate it to your daily life activities. If I'm doing something like that, and if I'm going to put too much of stress on my knees, or which can't take it, my hips, my glutes are actually the strongest muscle that can take it. So squeezing when you come up, then overturning, that would be the ideal way to do it. But having said that, the glutes need to be active at all times. When you're going down, also the glutes need to be active, but you'll squeeze it and use that glute as the main muscle when you come up.
Thanks, Ranjini. I hope all that answers the questions which have come up today. Thanks. We'd yet again like to thank our title sponsors, Hexaware Technologies and Wells Fargo, for enabling this training program, the free structured training program, coming on board with us and supporting the event. I'd like to again request all of you viewers to spread the word, not only about the training program, but also about the event. It supports a couple of worthy causes. You can check on that by visiting our website, Dream Runners Half Marathon. And do get more people into the training. As Ranjini said, these are functional, exercises which are good for you even in your daily life. So whether you run or don't, just get as many people as you can, spread the word around to get them into training. So I think I'll wrap up here. Thanks once again to our title sponsors, Hexaware Technologies and Wells Fargo, our training sponsors and partner. Thank you and have a nice day. Thanks.